Man United. Man United. Man United. Manchester United. You know what? But real talk, man. Honestly, this club is driving me nuts. Manchester United is driving me absolutely nuts. Okay, I'm sick and tired of this. I am sick and tired of this club. All right, I'm sick and tired of it because I do not recognize it. I do not recognize this club. First of all, they finished 15th, right? They put us through hell of a season. And now, since when have we started operating like a proper club? Us being efficient and stuff? What is this? I honestly do not understand. I do not recognize this club. We are actually running like a proper club, getting deals early, not messing about. I mean, this is crazy. Look at this. Earlier, a couple of hours ago, breaking news: Man United submitted an opening offer of 45 million plus 10 in add-ons to sign Mbeumo. I mean, these kind of things would have happened back in those days. Could have been maybe sometime in August. But we're rolling different. Bid still way below level of fee that Brentford consider. So talks are still ongoing. Now, this bid, we know, I know it's going to be turned down because Brentford, they're not messing about. All right, Brentford, they're saying Mbeumo is basically equal to Cunha. Whatever we paid for Cunha, they want a piece of that, right? And United know, because if you look at their stats, Mbeumo, I think he's performed a little bit better than Cunha, right? So they're saying if United paid 62 for Cunha, yeah, they want pretty much that, right? They want pretty much that. So, this is nuts. We leave that on the side. And then I see other reports. The Mappeteers, they've been really on point this time around when it comes to some of these transfers. But according to the Mappeteers, they're saying there is an expectation that Victor Gyokeres is kind of waiting for Manchester United. He is the main target for striker position. This will happen once they finalize other deals and make sales. Now, listen, Mappeteers have been pretty on point this time around on some of these deals. So, and it looks like we've already talked to Gyokeres, and Gyokeres is willing to chill and wait for us to come and do what we're supposed to do. I mean, this is different, people. Smash the like, hit the subscribe, people. Welcome everybody. Listen, man. Tony, what's going on, brother? Good to see you. AKS 97, good night. What's up? Wagwan, AKS. A Red Faith, what up, man? Hell, it's JC. What up, JC? Welcome. Everything, man. Oh my God. Yo, people, thank you so much for subscribing. If you have done so already, welcome. I am Luther. This is Man United Central. And listen, our team is rolling different this time. All right. They are trying to get to our good side. Now, listen, whatever they're doing now, it is somewhat working. It's slowly, yeah, we're not going to get too all giddy about it and, all excited. But what they're doing so far, I think they're on the right path. All right. They're on the right path, because Ruben Amorim has told them, listen, man, right now, what I need in order for me to be successful, I need ready-made. I need players that are Premier League tested. All right. I'm not going to use Premier League proven, Kai, whenever you come in, Premier League, basically they want players who are Premier League tested or the quote unquote proven, because they want players who are going to come in, hit the ground running. Here's the quote: Man United and Ruben Amorim are focusing their transfer strategy on acquiring players with proven Premier League experience, aiming to strengthen their squad with individuals who can seamlessly adapt to the demands of the English football. I mean, come on, man. That's what I'm talking about. A Red Faith, do you rate Gyokeres? 100%. Yes. I would rather Mateta. Come on, man. A Red Faith? You are. I don't know what you're talking about, brother. Listen, Mateta is good, but Gyokeres is a different stratosphere, in my opinion. I may be wrong, but you bring in Gyokeres, you're gonna scare some of these teams. Seeing the three of them in attack, Gyokeres, Mbeumo, Cunha, these teams will be, they'll be thinking twice on how to handle us. We're gonna be a different team. All right. Cheers, Tony. Keep on going. Your score next. That's let's see. Did I miss some excellent? Just home some indoor. Oh, okay. Excellent. Just got home from subbing an indoor game. That's what's up, Tony. Bro, no BS. I almost scored a CR7 style header. That's what's up, man. Keeper grabbed it. But man, I'm so glad I was rather fit when I got the last minute call. That's what's up, man. Listen, you gotta be ready, man. Tony, you gotta be ready. Listen, you're preparing. And listen, you have your son there, Mr. Elijah, doing his thing, pushing daddy. You say, yo, daddy, let's go. Let's go for that run. That's good. So keep it up, man. Keep it up. But talking about CR7 style header, CR7, he's still scoring goals. Today in that Portugal Germany game, this dude leaped. I don't know if you guys noticed it. If somebody was watching, he went for this header, dude. Like you can see all, like the German teams and even the Portuguese, they were trying to go for that header. He leaped way above everybody else to try to score, and he got to the header, but he went off target. This man, Cristiano, he's a different animal, man. I think he's a cyborg. They have to check him. He's not human. United KY, thoughts on Bruno staying? You know what? I'm beginning slowly to understand and to appreciate the man, because to make those kind of decisions, whenever people are dangling unlimited number of cash that will change your entire trajectory of life, cash that your kids and their kids can enjoy, and you say no, I want to stick with this team that finished 15th, and I want to be part of this project to bring this team back to the way it's supposed to be. Yeah, much respect for that guy, because obviously he has seen something. He has seen something, and whatever Ruben Amorim is cooking out there, listen, they have already tasted it, right? They have tasted it, and they see this guy. This guy, he's probably the one. He's probably the one who's going to get us back. And Bruno, obviously, listen, he was saying it could have been very easy for him to go to Saudi. He has a whole bunch of teammates that live there, Cancelo and all of them, that their kids, their family, friends and stuff, right? So it could have been easy, him going there, cool. But when his wife said, listen, what do you want to do, honey? Huh? What is your plan? What is your goal? What do you want to do? Deep down, Bruno was like, yeah, I want to stay here. I'm the man here, and this lot, they'll be lost without me. So I'm gonna stay here and see this job through. My man, my captain, Bruno Fernandes. Big up to him, man. I'm really happy for him, man. Honestly. And today, again, they won and qualified for another final. Come on, man. Listen. I hope they go out there and win. Now, again, it's gonna be crazy because on Sunday it could be Portugal, Spain, or Portugal, France, I think. Right? So it could be Cristiano Mbappe, or it could be Cristiano versus Lamine Yamal. Ooh, boy. It's going to be fire. Back to United, though. All right, back to United. Let's see what you guys are saying. We've seen the Portuguese striker guys and stink up the place. Well, yeah, I like the ball drop play better than the Gyokeres. Okay. Ateta is proven. Yeah, he is. True. And listen, this whole Gyokeres thing, he may come here and flop. But again, I'll take my chances with with Gyokeres any day. Because even if he flops, he's not going to flop. Like, dude has scored 50 goals. I know it's Portuguese league, right? Fine. Don't score 50. Give us 20. We'll be all right. All right? 20, if that is a drop-off, I will take that drop-off. Because 20 goals from Gyokeres, and then maybe you get, I don't know, another 15 from Mbeumo, and I don't know, another 10, 15 for Cunha. Come on, man. We're cooking. So basically, that front three is full of goals, and that's what we want. Now Mateta, yes, he can score, yeah, but nah, it's Gyokeres, and Gyokeres is actually a dream. It's Ruben Amorim's dream striker, right? So, and it looks like the way Ineos is rolling, it looks like they're trying to give him all that he wants. That way, Ruben Amorim will not have an excuse saying, "Oh, you know what? I needed this, I needed that. You guys did not back me." None of that stuff. No excuses, right? So let's see what you guys are saying. Tony, uh, United KY saying, "I wish we would sold him. If being honest, it funds our entire football and midfield rebuild. 100%. Listen, United KY. I was before he announced. I was in that team. Bruno, thank you, but we need the money, man. I'm sorry, we need the money. I was right there, and a lot of us in this family, we were kind of in that direction. Say, hey, man, listen, Bruno, you're 30 now. You're gonna be 31 next year. By the time we get back into Europe, it's gonna be with me 33. If we get back into Europe, as soon as we can. And listen, as you get older, you're gonna slow down. So we needed that 100 million we would have gotten from Al Hilal. That would have completely transformed our midfield and fund maybe Gyokeres and whatever else we needed. So honestly, that would have been really good money. But Ruben Amorim told what's his name, Bruno, and he said, Bruno, listen, don't go, stay. And United told him that, listen, we don't need the money. Okay, basically they need the money, but we don't need the money that badly to sell you, our captain. You are our best player. This last season was crap. Without you, we could have probably gone down. I know we finished 15 still, but it could have been worse. So they were like, nah, man, we'll find money somewhere else. So yeah, so he was saying if United want him to go, he would have gone. So hey, big up to him. Big up to him, man. And it's so crazy, right? Remember when he was in was it in Kuala Lumpur in Malaysia, when he was leaving, that fan was like, Bruno, promise me you're not going to leave. And he kind of gave that fan that pinky promise, whatever, and dude stayed. Imagine that. That fan will never forget that. People are posting that picture, because Bruno was leaving, and then the fan said, Bruno, promise me you're going to stay. And then he kind of turned around and gave him a pinky promise, and then, come on, man. This guy is too much, man. Bruno is too much, he's too good of a dude, man. Let's see. A Red Faith, if you gave me Pogba, I'll take him. Dude, listen, Pogba, man. Pogba, a lot of people will take Pogba. But now, man, he's up there in the age. Nah. But he was offered, I saw reports that he could be going to Monaco. So, again, he's probably also thinking about the World Cup coming up. And maybe that's why he wants to play in Europe. That way, he's going to be thereabout. That way, Deschamps will see him and probably bring him back to the French national team. I don't know if that's going to happen. I wouldn't mind Justin Kluivert if we ain't getting Osimhen. Oh, yeah. I don't know why nobody's really talking about Kluivert, man. This last season, he was decent. If we ain't getting Osimhen, Gyokeres or Mateta, he's also Premier League proven. Yeah, absolutely. Osimhen, we see reports, definitely he looks like he's going to Al Hilal, right? Because Al Hilal's new coach, Inzaghi, he has already, according to Fabrizio Romano, he has sanctioned that, bring me a light Osimhen. So I think Osimhen is going to be going to Saudi. So Osimhen gone. The only one that's out there is our guy, Gyokeres. All right. I like Semenyo, AKS 97. I like Semenyo, man. But again, even if we were to go for him, it would be another one of those like you need obviously to offload some players. Ciao! What up, man? Imagine Gyokeres rejecting others and joins United. Dude, Ciao, these people would not want to see us in these mains, man. They would not want to see us because the amount of foolishness that us United fans we're going to be putting out there is going to be unbearable. Okay, it's going to be unbearable. So they don't want that to happen because they're already hating us. But this he 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 comes to United. Oh man, it's gonna be crazy. But according to Mappeteers, it could definitely happen. According to reports, it looks like he's kind of waiting on United. We kind of told him like, hey, listen, man, we want you, but we may need to make some sales real quick. So hang tight, all right? Go on vacation. He pulled off from the national team. I think he has a slight injury, so he pulled off from the international team. So he's probably on vacation, chilling. Knowing that Ruben Amorim, he's pushing everything to make sure he comes, right? So it'll be crazy. It'll be crazy. Uh, let's go. Yeah, man. Listen, it's nuts. Let's see, but this Mbeumo deal, it's definitely going to happen. I'm hoping that we get a here we go here soon. Maybe I don't know, in the next 24 hours, maybe we can get a here we go, because Brentford, they're gonna let it. They're gonna sell him, right? And from what I see from reports, this deal could be done very easily. United table 50 million guarantee plus 10 in add-ons, then deal is going to be done. They'll take it, right? They'll take it. So I think that's what we're going to do. Obviously, the first bid, if I'm not mistaken, was already rejected. That 45 plus 10, right? That one was already rejected, if I'm not mistaken. I think I saw someone was rejected. So yeah, I think 50 plus 10, he comes over. Simple, get it done. Stop messing around. And according to Fabrizio Romano, or was it Ben Jacobs? No, Ben Jacobs was saying that Brentford, so say for example, we bid 50 plus 10, that price will be accepted, and they will be able to give us favorable those payment terms, kind of thing. They may accept like that amount divided by 5 or something, amortization, right? By 5, and then we make the first installment, and then he comes over, and then in 5 years we pay him slowly, right? So because like Wolves, they did not. We initially wanted to get that 62 million in 5 installments, but Wolves was like, listen, man, it was already written in the contract. Minimum is 3. So that's why we went ahead and say, okay, fine. We're gonna take him and make those 3 installments. So with Brentford, they may be willing to say, you know what, hey man, listen, I know you guys, you want to do 5 payments. Sure, we'll do it. Simple as that. Yeah, man. So, but I think this deal is gonna definitely happen here very soon. And listen, tomorrow, or I don't know, Friday, we get a here we go. Man, that'll be incredible, because this little window here from the 1st to the 10th, we secure 2 deals. That will be awesome. That will be awesome, because it means now those guys, when the boys are in preseason training, they'll be there. Imagine he already starts working on his attack, right? Because now, okay, fine. Even by then, say by the 10th, when the window closes again, Gyokeres is not there. That's fine. All right, that's fine. We can start working with Ahmad or Xerxes. I don't know if he's back fit. Xerxes has a false 9. You have Cunha. You have Mbeumo. You can start working on the drills. Trying to sharpen our goal scoring movement. It's gonna be exciting, man. It's gonna be very exciting to see how we this season is gonna turn out. Fabrizio Romano say Mbeumo sent a very clear message to Brentford after rejecting other offers, and hopes a move to United would happen. Manchester United want to accelerate the deal and will be in talks in the next days. All right. Yeah. So he made it clear that he wants to go, and according to this other report here from the MUFC MPB, they're saying Amorim has informed the board that his role is presenting the project and convincing Victor Gyokeres to join United is complete and successful. He has said that it's now up to the club to finalize the financial terms with the player and sporting club. There's growing optimism that Gyokeres will ultimately choose to join United, United, United. Listen, man. Hey, we're cooking. So anyway, let's just chill for a little bit. We're cooking. But anyway, other news. Napoli. Napoli, apparently they're trying to get our boy Licha, right? There's some reports that Napoli want to sign Licha. Do you guys sell Licha, or you want to hold on to him? What are you guys feeling about that? Is it time to offload Licha? Right? According to Center Devils and Sally Talks, they're saying that Lisandro Martinez is making good recovery since his ACL tear in February. He is currently doing strength and rehab work with the aim of being back on the grass training over the summer. Return for preseason is deemed unlikely. All right. So, based on that information, do you let go Licha? Do we consider him now like injury prone? I don't know. If Napoli wants to give us 35, do we take it? Do we take 35 for Licha? I would say, man, no. I think we're going to keep him, man. Because I think Licha, if he can stay fit, he's the profile of a player. He kind of is everything that Ruben Amorim needs. You know, that leader, obviously, in the dressing room. He gives us that tenacity. He's a left-footed center back, right? He's good carrying the ball from the back, into attack. He has a lot of characteristics that Ruben needs in that back three, So I think we hold on to him, man. We hold on to him. Personally, I think we hold on to him. You guys let me know. Pang. What up? Welcome. So let's see. According to Ben Jacobs, he's saying that Brentford wants at least 50 million guarantee for Brian Mbeumo and are pointing to the 62.5 million paid for Matthias Cunha as comparable value. Manchester United are still optimistic on finalizing the agreement, of course. A second bid is expected. So from what Ben Jacobs is saying here, it looks like the first bid was obviously rejected. All right. Now, those reports about Lisandro Martinez going to Napoli, these were reported by Simon Jones. He's saying that Lisandro Martinez has no desire to join Napoli despite recent rumors. He's got good relationship with Ruben Amorim and is seen as one of the leaders in the dressing room, right? So, listen, Licha wants to stay. Licha wants to be part of that revolution, all right? Part of that revolution that is happening at United. I mean, listen, right now, I think that core group or whoever is coming, they're targeting those players and who definitely want to pay. No, they just don't want to play for the Champions League, whatever. They just want to play for the badge, right? They want to be there for the badge, to fight for the badge, and that is very important. That's something that we kind of lost that, right? So Ruben Amorim is trying to bring that back by bringing these type of players that, listen, they're going to be no messing about. They're going to be that straight business when they're with the team. So, I mean, it's going to be good stuff. It's going to be good stuff, man. I mean, the only thing we hope is these players stay healthy, right? They stay healthy, and also it's going to be key too, the bench, right? We need to have a proper bench where even if someone goes down, it's not like the end of the world, right? So even now with Bruno staying, even if Bruno goes down, we need to have another 6, Baleba, for example, or, another 6 that can kind of handle the job, or another 8. Of course, as far as 8, you would think Mbeumo could play that role very nicely. So it's good. We have a strong bench and strong starting 11, and then we'll be all right. Playing once a week, we'll be all right. Top 6, not too bad. We can probably pull that off. All right. So let's see. So according to Dean Jones, he's saying that Manchester United have upped the ante in their pursuit of Victor Gyokeres after head coach Ruben Amorim had made it clear to Old Trafford hierarchy that he is desperate to seal a reunion with the Sporting star ahead of his first full season at the helm. Right. So again, all the reports, they're pointing to this guy, Gyokeres, eventually ending up at United as our 9. Right. Um, what number does he wear again? Does he wear the number 9 shirt? I forgot what number he wears. Because if he wears the number 9, it means now if uh, uh, Rasmus is still there, we're just gonna have to tell Rasmus, dude, yeah, you're gonna have to give up the shirt. Let's see. I don't know what number Gyokeres plays. Is it? Let's see. Gyokeres. Eeyore, what up? Gyokeres jersey number. Oh, he wears a 9. Ha! Yeah. Rasmus, come over here, man. Could you please take off that shirt? Yeah. Give it to this guy. We're gonna pull like how Zlatan did it for Martial. What 3 would you keep, buy, or sell? 3 3 players, of course. I mean, 3 players keeping what position, right? What position? We obviously selling is easy. We're selling Rashford, Sancho, Anthony. Who else? Casemiro. You know, if someone comes for him, right? Onana. You know, we definitely need a new goalkeeper, right? Who else we're selling? Garnacho, right? So selling is easy. We need to do a lot of selling, man. Right? Who else needs to be sold? Mason Mount is staying. Our number 7. Let's see. Xerxes is staying. I think he can work in that system. Of course, Bruno said he's staying. Dogu, of course, Dogu is staying. Oh, Malacia. I always forget the forgotten man, Malacia, man. So yeah, Malacia, he's got to go. So we do really need to get some selling done and to bring in that money, and so that we can finalize some of these other deals, right? And Rasmus, it looks like he has some admirers in Italy, right? So yeah, we need to really do some work here to start getting some of these deadwood out of our club, and that way we can start a proper rebuild. It's already started, but we need more. We need more. We need at least, by the time we go to preseason, man, ideally we need like 5 new players 5 players who are starters in the team. So so far, they're doing their thing. So far, they're doing their thing, which it's not it's something that I'm gonna give them their flowers if they can secure this Mbeumo deal by tomorrow, maybe, or Friday at the latest, right? That way they can put this in the back and then focus on other things, right? And that's what we want. So again, the Mappeteers, they're saying there is an expectation that Victor Gyokeres is kind of waiting for Manchester United. He is the main target for striker position. This will happen once they finalize other deals and make sales. Now, this is strange, right? Before our dude Delap went to Chelsea, Delap was like, he is the main target. United, they are focusing on Delap is the one that they really want, right? What happened, right? How come you guys didn't tell us that Gyokeres is your guy? But yeah, so this makes sense. Though all those stories like, oh, Delap is the one that they want and all this, I know he was cheap, right? 30 million. But this is the proper information here that this guy is your number 1 target. It makes sense. As far as outgoings, right? Our boy, the Freedom Fighter, we know the Freedom Fighter is back home, right? I don't know if you already checked in at Carrington, but he's back home, technically, right? So the Freedom Fighter, obviously, he understands that he's not wanted, right? He has instructed his team that, listen, man, find me a way out of here. United, they're also working on getting him out the door. So who would want him? I see reports here from Team Talk. They're saying that Aston Villa are looking for a left winger and would look to sign Sancho as Rashford's replacement. Interesting. Napoli also are interested in Sancho, and they also search for a left winger to fill the void left by Kvaratskhelia. So this is good, especially after dude scored in the final for Chelsea. This is good. Um, this is good. I like this. I like the fact that he has options, right? And he's not just sitting there, no one really looking at him. The only thing is, I think with all these teams, his salary could be that, you know, stumbling block a little bit because I don't see Aston Villa paying him like what I think he's close to what 250, close to 300, right? K a week. I don't see that Aston Villa doing that. So for him going there, we may have to maybe cover some of his salary for a certain period, which is so annoying, right? Yeah, same thing applies to Napoli. Same thing applies to yeah, most of these teams. They cannot afford that his salary. So the deal will be like maybe he goes, right? They pay us a transfer fee, and then we agree. Okay, cool. His 300 k salary that he's getting, we're gonna cover some of that for X um, period, and then we make the deal happen. But it looks like this thing is gonna be it's all everything looks like it's moving as well as far as him leaving. So yeah, he's gonna come back. I think he already cleared his locker, which is I think that was already done. And now Rashford also, that's another one too, who needs to come and clean his locker and leave the number 10 jersey on the on the chair somewhere, because we do have a new number 10 coming in who will be inheriting that jersey in Matthias Cunha. All right. So let's see. ESPN UK, they're saying that Brian Mbeumo scored just one league goal fewer than Manchester United's entire attack this season. Mbeumo 20, United, the whole attack 21. Disgrace. So basically, you're bringing someone who's covering all those goals, man. That's mad. Yeah. And again, today we are celebrating. Actually, I did not know this. It's Victor Gyokeres' birthday, people. All right. 27. So Gyokeres is 27 today. He will be coming to us with that 54 goals in 52 games last season. That's not bad. It's not hard to see why he has so many suitors. Yeah. Yeah. He is the man. He's the man of the hour for sure right now. Man United have, of course, we saw that. In other news, Sir Dave Brailsford will step back from his role at Manchester United. I wonder if this is it's another one of those the cutting, salaries and stuff like that. But of course, he's going to focus more on the Ineos side of things, I think. But he was going to step back. But there was one person who stepped up into the football director role. Our boy Wilcox will be taking over as a director of football at Manchester United. Big up to him, man, because dude came in. Every time he came in, when Ashworth left, he took over some of his roles because Ashworth was this football director, and then now he is our football director. So, hey, listen, just do your job, man. Get us these signings, sell some of this deadwood, make it happen ASAP. Then you'll be all right in our books, right? As far as the goalkeeper is concerned, Emi Martinez has the strongest interest from Manchester United. This is according to TYC Sport, right? Listen, Emi Martinez will fit in nicely. At United because he has that character, that he's that guy that I don't think he'll be phased much by Manchester United. That the whole atmosphere in there, right? So I think he'll fit in nicely. Now the only thing is, of course, I don't know if we could afford his price tag, right? Because that's another one. So in order for him to go, we'll need to sell somebody, like sell on Onana somewhere or Bayandir, right? We need to sell one of those goalkeepers to in order to bring him in. Um, Yeah, Ben Jacobs also is saying that Manchester United will move for Emilio Martinez if they can get him. He will be the clear choice. The feeling is that he will leave Aston Villa this summer, right? So it will be something very good because now we're gonna have that confidence in the back of the net in the goalkeeper position. We're not gonna be dealing with the worries like, listen, we okay fine in attack we're looking good, right? But when we lose the ball and the opponents they're coming at us, if they take a couple of shots, 50-50 thing, it could go in because of our goalkeeper. Our boy Andre Onana is a liability. So you need that proven winner in Emilio Martinez, World Cup winner and all, right? Which I think he'll be able to work out very well for us, right? Um, let's see what else is going on. I see more reports for Jadon Sancho. Another team, AC Milan, is also looking at him. Ruud Gulletti, another very prominent reporter, saying that Jadon Sancho is expected to leave Manchester United during the summer as part of the big changes they want to make to the squad. Right? So, yeah. So Sancho goes. Let's see what else is going on. Let's see what else is going on. Okay. So I saw this report earlier. I was laughing, right? We see those reports that we saw that apparently Mbeumo wants 250K a week, right? Those reports, they're ridiculous, first of all. Fabrizio Romano did say that, yes, he wants an important salary, right? Basically, nothing too crazy if you compare with other players there, right? Because there was this report that, of course, Cunha at Wolves, he was getting 150K at Wolves, right? So at United, supposedly he'll be getting 200K, right? De Ligt at Bayern, he was getting 260K. At United, he's getting 195K, right? Mazraoui, 135K. Ugarte, 120K. Euro, 115K. Xerxes, 105. Dogu, 40. So this story that this dude is going to want 250K and we're going to give him, it ain't going to happen, right? Ain't going to happen. There we go. Yeah. So ain't going to happen. Those are fake news. And that's definitely something that from what I was reading, it could be reports that are coming from the haters, like Newcastle, because like Newcastle, some of these reporters from Newcastle, they are not happy, man. They are not happy that dude Mbeumo told everybody to just go and sit down somewhere. I want to go and play for a big club, right? So that's pretty crazy, right? Pretty crazy. Nathan Salt, he's saying that Bayer Leverkusen are one to watch with Antony. Why is that, you ask? Why Bayer Leverkusen is the one to watch when it comes to Antony? Of course, Erik ten Hag. Erik ten Hag, yeah? It looks like Erik ten Hag may do us a solid and help us out. Get one of his boys. Especially Antony, the GOAT, having such an amazing season at Real Betis. And, Erik ten Hag taking the helm at Leverkusen, it makes sense. And the thing is, Antony, because they're Bayern, Leverkusen, they're losing Florian Wirtz, right? So they need to fill that gap. Dude, you have a ready-made player right there, Antony. So that's why, it looks like this could be a way too. He gets to reunite with his boy Eric Ten Hag over there. Happy days. Tell Eric Ten Hag Sancho's coming too. I know, right? We'll be like, listen, man, Eric, we can give you Sancho. Eric will be like, Sancho, no, no. You can keep him. He's all yours. Oh man, uh, it's crazy. But yeah, man, that'll be interesting though if he goes there. He reunites with Eric Ten Hag. That'll be interesting. Inter Milan are considering making a move for Rasmus this summer, right? Yeah, please make the move, man. Get him now, now. And I'm sure if Inter is serious, we can probably give him a really good deal. We can probably give him a really good deal. Of course, ideally, we don't want to get hit with the FFP, but I think because we need to offload him, Rasmus, yeah, we can make it happen. And if he leaves, I wonder if now we need another striker, because again, the way I'm thinking is Xerxes is not really a striker, because just having Gyokeres by himself, I don't think it's a good idea, because you do need at least two strikers, right? We needed at least two strikers just in case Gyokeres gets injured. You don't want to really be in a bind like that. Now, our boy Chido Obi, who I think scored today for his national team, he's not really ready yet to take, to be okay that second in command, right? We may need another. We may need somebody there that can cover that role. Now, of course, yeah, our 2 10s can cover that role as well, need be, but we do need a proper at least two proper strikers, right? So personally, I wouldn't be as Rasmus being the second, to learn from the likes of Gyokeres or whoever else we bring in. I wouldn't be really upset with that. I want this kid to succeed in a way, and from some reports we saw that he apparently doesn't want to leave United, so he still wants to live his dream, because again, he's another one that United was his dream team, and right now, of course, it hasn't really worked out, but he's not ready to pack his bags yet. So listen, we're bringing Gyokeres. You have him, learn from him. We can keep him moving. But if we offload him, then yeah, we have to bring in someone else. Maybe a younger, I don't know, a younger striker out there, a cheaper version. Yeah. I posted on Discord the other day. I have a vision of Rasmus Cunha Mbeumo staying late and working on things. If he has to stay under the lights, putting in the extra time and evolving. Yeah, it's something like that. It's true. Because the thing is with him, having that guy that he sees week in, week out, banging in goals, right? Obviously, it's the best way to learn sometimes is to learn by watching. And, you have, I don't know, Gyokeres, Cunha, all of them working with him. Like, listen, this is how you need to do, man. It could work. It could work. And also that feeling too that, listen, that burden is kind of lifted from me, because I'm like, okay, somebody else is going to take the reins when it comes to finding the back of the net. It will not be all up to me, kind of thing. It may help him too, because that pressure will be off of him, and then he may play better, because now he's more relaxed, saying, okay, cool, I'm going to start, I'm going to do my best, I'm going to be chill. Yeah, if I don't score, fine, I'm going to get subbed, somebody else is going to come take over the load, get us some goals. So yeah, I'll be open for him to stay if we cannot, unless we have someone better. Yeah, he can stay, in my opinion. Let's see what else is going on. What are the news we have? Oh, I saw this today, man. This was this was so funny. So there's a report here saying Manchester United are one of the clubs interested in Nicholas Jackson. So this is according to uh, SI Phillips Sport, part of the cut offside. Apparently, there's a rumor out there. United are looking at Nicholas Jackson. Well, no, no. I was about to say, well, if you bring in a Gyokeres and you have a Nicholas Jackson as the second in command, it may not be as bad. But no, Nicholas Jackson, man. I don't know, man. What do you guys think, man? Nicholas Jackson, would you take him? I don't know how it. No, nah, nah. He can stay there. I'll keep Rasmus. Personally, I'll keep Rasmus. I'll take my chance with Rasmus. All right. Fabrizio Romano confirmed, saying, "Listen, some people were like, you know what, Sancho coming back. The beef Sancho had was with Eric Ten Hag, so it could very well be that Sancho comes back, and then what's his name, Ruben Amorim says, you know what, I would like to see what this kid is all about. Is he really that bad? Let me take a look at him personally and make my own decision instead of using what I've heard and all this stuff, right? So it has been made clear. This is clear that Manchester United have no intention of giving Jadon Sancho another chance. Along with Marcus Rashford and Alejandro Garnacho, expect to sell him to raise more funds for the summer transfer. All right. Oh yeah, absolutely. Eze, man, yeah. But Eze right now, Eze is his profile is very it's kind of high up there now because they have European football next season. Crystal Palace, they may want some important money, according to Fabrizio Romano. Sometimes he says that important money. So I don't know if we can pry him off of Crystal Palace that easily. But yeah, Eze would be incredible. But I think I read somewhere that Eze also has that he has a little bit of an injury proneness in him, but he's a baller. He is a baller. Uh, United FC '07. What's going on, man? Good to see you. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome, man. United, in case you missed it, man, the first bid was rejected from Mbeumo. All right. Right now, we're finalizing the second one before we push it out there. All right. I'll be late, but that's right. Yeah, man. That's dude. Yes, listen, man. Late or no, you are here. That's what's important. All right. Smash the like, people. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. Yeah, man. The first bid, of course, was kind of low, 45 plus 10. Brentford, they're looking for 60 plus something equal to what they paid, what United paid for Cunha. So that's what they want. So I think the second bid, maybe it may work. We shall see. Yeah, man. The deal was 45. Basically, it was 45 plus 10 in add-ons, right? So obviously that was turned down. Brentford was like, "Are you taking the mick?" So yeah, so that one was turned down, but it's gonna work out. It's gonna work out. I'm not worried. This I think it's gonna be ours. We can give him 63, right? So from what Ben Jacob was saying is, they Brentford wants 50 million guarantee. So we can give him 50 million guarantee. The rest we do add-ons. Then we'll be cooking. So it could be like a 50 million plus 10 in add-ons or something like that. Brentford may most likely will accept that. Come on, B Ford. Let's do some business. I know, man. Yeah. So, we're going to keep an eye on it. Maybe, tomorrow or Friday, when we get a here we go, man. Because I think United, they're rolling differently this time around. All right, they're rolling differently. They mean business. All right, they mean business. Fabrizio is saying that Jadon Sancho won't stay at Man United this summer. Plan is clear on both player and club. Players camp uh, players camp to assess all options in the next weeks as Sancho will return to Manchester United, not playing FIFA Club World Cup with Chelsea. Chelsea was like, get out, get out. I figured they may try to use him for the Club World Cup, but they're like, nah, buddy, pack it up, get on, you know. Yeah, so Sancho is going. This is it's been already established. No vagueness. He was told, listen, dude, yeah, tell your agent to work double time. All right. United States 7 said maybe he can go to South Korea with his boy Lingard. Yeah. No, but he has a. There's quite a few teams that are looking at him, man. AC Milan is one of them. Um, AC Milan, they're looking at him. I think Napoli too, uh, because AC Milan, both of those teams need a winger. Aston Villa, they're also looking at him because they in place of Rashford, right? Napoli, they're trying to cover the gap left by Kvaratskhelia, right? They need a winger, so yeah. So AC Milan also, so they do. There are teams out there that they can come and pick him up, so which is good. I think that goal that he scored um, in that uh, conference league, that kind of got some teams to be like, oh, okay, this Sancho guy, he can do something. Uh, yeah, Chow, we were talking about earlier, like, yeah, man. So your new director of football is Jason Wilcox. Honestly, it is what it is, man. I kind of so far I've seen what he's trying to do. Right, he came in. He's very well trusted in the team. Right, he has constant meetings with Ruben Amorim. Right, so apparently from the reports we hear is they're constantly talking, strategizing, coming up with plan. So relationship he has with Ruben Amorim is really good, and Ruben Amorim also relationship with Sir Jim Ratcliffe is really good. They talk all the time. Whenever we play after the game, apparently they do have like a debrief thing where he'll kind of explain what happened in the game to Sir Jim and all this. So relationship is good, but Wilcox, hey, he's trusted by Sir Jim obviously because we saw a report one time. Sir Jim said, "Listen, we don't have a data analysis department at our club, which is a disgrace." So basically, right now, most of these signings that we're doing is they're using pretty much Wilcox eye, like the eye testing. So yeah, so he's trusted obviously, big time. He came in when Ashworth was let go. He was given some of those roles, and then now, they decided, you know what, we're gonna promote you, kid. He's not really a kid, but we're gonna promote you to the DOF, and so big up to him. I think, yeah, it's a good appointment, and we saw Brailsford is going to step back from some of the roles at Man United. So yeah, let him cook. But we need him to prove what he can do, starting like now. And so far, what is happening, I like it. We're executing quickly, right? We're executing quickly. Decisions are being made fast. So there's no that dragging to like trying to nickel and dime things. You know what the deal is? Like Brentford, they won 50 million guarantee, right? So fine, we went in low. That's negotiation 101. You go in low and see what happened, right? Obviously they rejected it. Next bid, make it a final bid. Give them their 50 million guarantee. The rest add-ons, we keep it moving. Mbeumo, come on down. We got to be that efficient. Next thing, boom, boom. We need to let go some of these players, deadwood, sell them, bring in Gyokeres. All right, Gyokeres is out there waiting for us. The good thing is, most of the big clubs, they're not really looking at him for some reason, right? So he's out there chilling by himself because he knows Ruben Amorim already told him, "You are my guy. You are my guy. I want us to work together again one more time, at the Theater of Dreams." So yeah. So we'll see. United said, "Oh yeah, Portugal won versus Germany." Yeah, man. Yeah, yeah. Portugal, dude. Did you see that? What's his name? The kids. I forgot that. What Conceição or something? The goal he scored. This kid came in, man. He bent that ball. Oh my gosh, beautiful goal. Yeah, check out the goal that they equalized. That was really nice. And of course, Cristiano again, find the back of the net. Yeah, incredible. Yeah, Mr. Sue keeps on scoring. Rooney scored the winning goal, 68th minute or something. Yeah, 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 yeah. Typical Ronaldo goal, man. They you see that team knows where Ronaldo is gonna be. They always find him. All right, it was kind of a cutback thing. He was back post. It was easy tap in. And Ronaldo played well. Bruno Fernandes played well too. That's a good team, man. It's a good team, and of course Bruno was very emotional. That some of the pictures we saw him kind of feel like he's feeling like he was about to cry or something, making being able to get to another final because Portugal they hadn't beaten Germany in forever, kind of thing. So this was a big game for them. So yeah, big up for Portugal, man. We shall see on Sunday. It could be Ronaldo Yamal or Ronaldo Mbappe. Shall see. It's going to be one of them. So tomorrow's game is going to be good too. Shall see. Florian Wirtz should have been sent off. Yeah, he should. Yeah, he should have. He tried to hurt our Bruno, man. But the refs decided to be banned. Yeah, I see. You mean Bernardo? Yeah, and it was Bruno. It was Bruno. I think yeah, it was a tackle on Bruno. I think. Following verse fouled Bruno. Oh damn. Yeah, gotcha. Conceição and Vitinha changed the game. Yeah, man, dude. Conceição. Where does he play? I need to look this up. Where does that kid play? Let's see. Conceição. Conceição. Francisco Conceição is wait. Oh, he plays for Juve. Yeah, man, he plays for Juve. He plays for Juve. The kid is fire. Um, uh, Benzema. Hello. Welcome, welcome. Mi nuevo juguete. That's funny. Sporting or Porto. Yeah, man, Juve, dude. He plays for Juve. It's crazy. He this Serie A season he scored. He played 26. Yeah, 24, 25 season, 26 matches, 3 goals, 3 assists, 4 yellow cards. Strange. You would think that he would have scored more goals, but yeah, man, 3 goals this past season. So incredible. Yeah. I don't know why we're not looking at him. You know, shoo, that goal was something else. Yeah, man, that Portuguese team is full of weapons everywhere, man. And I think Martinez, he's doing very well, like with them. And I think they're gonna win something. Mi nuevo Garte Man United. See. Um, Trincao on how you spell his name and Conceição, the Wonder Kids. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Benzema, that's funny. I don't think that was the same Conceição. Really? I've seen him there. I think I like to watch McKinley and where. Also, you don't think it's the same one? Because when I looked him up, they did show that goal. Yeah, Francisco Conceição. He was being interviewed for that goal. So that name is spelled. That's how they were spelling it in Portuguese. Yeah, man. Juve. Yeah, kid is good. Kid is good. Uh, Benzema is saying Gyokeres is not joining. Well, we shall see, man. We shall see. We can never know, like, officially, what's going to happen. We cannot tell the future. But listen, the way you can predict the future using data, right? And the way the data is dating right now, it looks like the guy wants to join United. No, it's him. I said, okay. I didn't think it was him when you were looking it up. Oh, okay, gotcha. Oh, he's on loan. Okay. Oh, he's on loan to Juve. Okay. I didn't read the whole thing. From where? From Sporting? Yeah, we need to be looking at him. You know, if he's on loan, he may have a place in our team. He may have a place in our team. Playing like that, coming in and changing the game, because you need those game changes, man. From Porto. Oh, okay. Right? We need those game changes, man. And the way dude came in, him and Vitinha, oh my gosh, it was incredible. Bruno Fernandes was asked in the press conference, in this team, what is Cristiano Ronaldo's role in the group? He said Bruno was like, oh, his role? His role is always the same, which is to score goals. Cristiano is the best scorer in the world, right? Trincao, oh my god, dude. Trincao and Conceição, oh my days, that would be crazy, man. That would be crazy. That would be crazy, because if you need speed, good ball control, yeah, you want to get those kind of things, those kind of players. Yamal said he wants to play at Old Trafford in his career one time. Hey, listen, Yamal, yeah, you can come and play as an opponent, but that release clause of yours, yeah, dude, I think you're gonna be at Barca for a long time. All right, you're gonna be at Barca for a long time. Yamal to United in 2035 after his contract ends. Hey, listen, anything is possible, man. By then, we've already built our new tent. You know, Elijah is leading the line at Man United. Tony is there on looking in. It's like, yo, that's my kid. That's my kid right there. Yeah. He'll still be 20, 25, 24. That's crazy. That's wild, man. Yeah, that is nuts. That is nuts. Yeah, man. So that's the thing about these players, man. You lock him down because listen, his trajectory is gonna be incredible. So you give him a crazy contract, yeah. You're guaranteed that he's gonna be there. And of course, just like Yamal, he was saying that he wants to play at Old Trafford, right? Listen, man, it doesn't matter if you're 15th, first or 15th. Manchester United is still Manchester United. The badge, the history, the theater of dreams, Champions League or not, players still dream of wearing the red shirt. You don't say no to United, all right? You don't, because it's United, all right? It's United. This is United we're talking about. Man United exit to Ruben Amorim welcomes Zinedine Zidane. Sabrina, man. Sabrina, whenever you come in, man, you come in hot. All right. I see what you're saying. Zidane is not joining. No, he's not. Um, Zidane is not really a project type of manager. Zidane wants to come in something that is already ready made. And actually, Zidane is waiting for the French national team gig. So Deschamps, I think Deschamps, this is after the World Cup, he's gonna step down, and I think Zidane is gonna take over. That's what he wants. He just wants, that job, right? And it makes sense. You don't bring Zidane in a team in a club like ours, which is a total mess, right? Um, Tony said, I tell my son all the time, if he stays hungry, he could one day play with Lamine. Yes, yes. You know, he you can have him, Tony. I don't know if he has a vision board. Get him a vision board, man. Have him put all those things there. Be like, listen, put a post of Yamal. Hey, one day you never know, man. Uh, God usually, he has a plan. So, yep. Can never know. Brazil gonna lose tomorrow. Who do they play? Brazil. Man, I need to find that game. I want to see my boy Casemiro starting. Brazil. Who do they play? There's some good games tomorrow, man. France play tomorrow as well. Brazil versus Ecuador. No, they're not gonna lose. Don Carlo is not gonna lose his first game. That would not be a good look. It will not be a good look. Sabrina saying return of Jadon Sancho Anthony. Okay, Benzema saying, how far do you think Brazil can go in World Cup? Dude, by signing Don Carlo, they want to go all the way. They want to go all the way. Now, realistically, maybe quarterfinals. Yeah, but signing him, it's definitely something that they believe they should win the World Cup. So yeah, Tony, yeah, absolutely, man. Look into that. Every morning wakes up, he looks at it. It kind of sticks in his head. Benzema saying, watch Garnacho become one of the best wingers when he leaves. 100%. I've already said it. Garnacho, he's going to leave United. He's going to have that anger, wanting to prove himself, because he already believes he's Cristiano Ronaldo. So he needs to go out there and prove it, right? So he's going to cook. That would be funny if he does. I mean, really, I don't think it would, because now we're kind of used to it. Whenever these players leave United, they go out there and do a madness. McTominay, of course, Anthony, whatever, Rashford, even So it usually works out. Argentina versus Chile. Now that's a tough game. That's a tough game. Mateta, new player of Manchester United. No, it's not. FC 07 Luther, new manager of Manchester United. Yeah, no. AKS 97. Ghana can replace Kava. Yeah. He has my blessing. I like that, AKS 97. Me too. I think they tried to get him in January, so it would make sense for him to end up over there. I think he'll be a better replacement than Sancho, because Sancho is also linked with Napoli. So I think Ghana will be a better fit, and Ghana's salary is not that high. But I think comparing the two, Sancho is cheaper if you were to buy him, because Ghana may cost more. Well, United is asking for 40 million. Now Sancho, maybe people can get him if Chelsea, they were willing to give us 25. you can get a Sancho for maybe 25, like the same amount of money Chelsea was going to give us. So it could be one of those. You're thinking, okay, Sancho can do the job for maybe 25. I get Sancho, but Garner, it's gonna have to be like a 40, right? But Garner's salary is lower. Sancho's salary is kind of higher, but if we do agree a deal to sell him, most likely we're going to have to kind of cover some of that close to 300K salary because most teams cannot afford it. Um, uh, no, man, I'm not kidding. Is Garnacho going to Chelsea? No, man, Garnacho's back home. No, sorry. Garnacho, he could. We haven't really heard many stories about that. He could. Dude, because Chelsea is buying everybody. They have so many damn wingers, it's ridiculous. So I wouldn't be surprised if they come and scoop Garnacho. It would be nice because, they do owe us some money. I gotta go. Okay, cool. FC7. Yeah, I gotta go too. Peace out, FC Benzema. Are you going to school? All right. So, guys, listen, man. Let's end it here. It's been an hour and change. Again, another amazing show. You guys have been fantastic, right? I appreciate you all. Let's see what tomorrow gives us, because every day at United, something is going to happen, right? Maybe we get a here we go tomorrow, right? For Mbeumo to United. That will be amazing. And then maybe some players start leaving. You know what I mean? We shall see. Garnacho was not called up for Scaloni's for the double round qualifiers due to his lack of playing time after being relegated by Ruben. Yeah, but I think when it comes around for the World Cup, he's going to be called. He's going to be called for the World Cup. Yeah, because again, he needs to go out there and prove himself. Guys, listen, thank you. I appreciate you all. Have a good night, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you're watching. Stay blessed, people. See you in the next one. Take care. Peace.